You've got Leake Academy postseason basketball coming to you on Cruising 98.3 FM and the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel. And we are on the road to the gold. It is District Tournament Championship Saturday, and we're coming to you from Lamar School in Meridian. Glad to have you with us. Billy Steen is in Boswell Media Sports Studios getting us on the air. Sam Rigby's behind the camera, and he's got a headset on. We'll hear from him in just a second. And I'm Philip Palmertree. Really glad that you've joined us. Apologies that we couldn't come to you for the semifinals, from this gym on Thursday, and ain't gonna sugarcoat it. My car broke down on the way here, and that creates a problem. But I'm here today, and appreciate folks at Lamar and the guys at Simpson kind of getting word out so you could see something. Though we think you like what you watch and hear here with the Leake Academy team, broadcast team, maybe a little better than what you get in other places. We'll leave it at that. Sam, good to have you back. You've been busy in January, but glad you're here for the tournament run.
Absolutely. It's always good to see a team battle for gold as we see Leake getting ready in a district championship in between a familiar foe and East Rankin that's given us plenty of classic matchups over the course of the season, and good way to end district tournament play with the two teams that have played really well against each other, and good to see a matchup one more time.
East Rankin is the 1 seed in the tournament, Leake the 2. East Rankin got here thanks to a 58-30 demolition of the host school Lamar on in the late game on Thursday. And Leake, of course, outlasted Simpson 43-32 on this floor in the second game of Thursday's session to get here. And as Sam mentioned, these teams have played 2 ball games. Home team has won on their court. This will be a neutral court game, of course. If we see these guys next week, it'll be on their floor. It's North 5A tournament starts next week at Pelahatchie. But we'll get to that in a minute. We'll talk a little bit about both these ball clubs. Of course, Leake coming in at 29-1, finished 8-1 in the district. Mentioned that 43-32 win against Simpson. Jenna Allen led the Lady Rebels in scoring with 11 points. Sarah Prince, as always, making a big difference. 9 points, 6 rebounds in a game that the Cougars were able to slow down and play at their pace, both offensively and defensively. And Coach Hatch said, you got to give Simpson credit. That was their game plan. They executed it, but we were able to outlast and make shots when we needed to, keep them from getting out in front. And you get to this game, and this point in the season, not going to be many surprises.
Absolutely, especially a familiar foe with East Rankin. And it'll be interesting to see. We saw the last time these two teams played that East Rankin kind of played at East Rankin's pace and forced Leake to maybe get a little uncharacteristic. And today it'll be really important for Rebels to come out and really set the tone early in this district championship.
Central Electric Power Association brings you the pregame show. The Lady Rebels are warming up down below us. We're up in the elevated corner. That is going to mean that plays out of the right corner below us are going to be outside of the camera shot. But so I'll try to tell you everything that happens by peeking over the edge, but I'm just to the right of the camera, so I don't have a much better view than any of you. It may be a mystery to me who launches up a 3 from the right corner, but that's just how it is. You got to play the cards you're dealt, and we expect a great ball game. Of course, we'll have the boys in the championship game after this one's done. There'll be about 10 minutes or so between games, maybe a little longer. They'll announce an all-tournament team. Of course, we'll keep that, get that information on during the Ozark Ag post-game. But Coach Jason Morgan's boys will be taking on the 1 seed Simpson Academy for the District 2 Tournament Championship in MAIS 5A. The teams have just been summoned to their benches. We'll see what kind of pregame activities are in store for us. If we take a break or not, if we go straight to the Baptist Medical League starting lineups, we're going to be ready either way. Good crowd. Leake fans taking the home side a lot bigger, so they're Leake fans a lot more spread out than they usually are.
Featuring the schools Leake Academy and East Rankin. At this time, we're going to present the starting lineups first.
So here we go, Baptist Medical League starting lineups. First for Leake, the 2 seed in Traveling Navy. And Sarah Prince averaging nearly 12 a game. Anna Morgan Young averaging 5.5 per game. Caroline Cheatham averages 3.5 plus 3.5 assists. Jenna Allen, the leading scorer, averaging nearly 12 a game. And Marley Myers, the leading rebounder. Prince, Young, Cheatham, Allen, and Myers for Coach Amanda Hatch's 29-1 Leake Academy Rebels. Defending 5A and overall champions being introduced now. East Rankin in white. Holly Jackson, the junior. Senior Presley Thompson. Sophomore post player Liz Stevens. Junior Ainsley Miller. And then they'll put junior Hannah Jackson, twin sister of Holly Jackson, into the lineup. That's a change from the two previous games. They had Holly Jackson coming off the bench. So Holly Jackson, Hannah Jackson, Thompson, Stevens, Miller for the Patriots, who are the home team on the scoreboard. So we're going to go straight into the InSports tip-off. First quarter of our game is presented by Wendy's. So all 14, in fact, we'll mention in this girls bracket, in the first game, Simpson took care of Lamar 61-46. So Simpson will be the 3 seed out of this division going into the North 5A tournament next week. And the Lady Raiders of Lamar will be the 4. So we'll see the outcome of this game, who's 1 and 2, who's district champion. Liz Stevens and Marley Myers in the jump circle. Time to play basketball in Lauderdale County. Ball's tipped. Stevens flips it back to Presley Thompson, and here we go. Going right to left. From our vantage point are the East Rankin Patriots. Hannah Jackson puts it in the post to Stevens. She turns hard to the left. Shot missed. Good defense by Marley Myers. Rebound, Jenna Allen. Transition 3 from Prince. Just catches the front side of the rim. Rebound picked up on the baseline by Stevens. So a quick transition shot. Missed 3. No score in the first quarter. Stevens 4 feet behind the arc. To Miller, guarded by Allen at the head of the circle. She's looking right. Now sends it to the left corner. Hannah Jackson launches a 3. No good. Rebound taken by Myers off the backside. Hands it quickly to Prince. Up left wing, Jenna Allen. Fronted by Thompson. To Prince at the top. She's going to go down left lane line, keep her dribble, and back it up. Now try to move in. Bumps into Myers. Hands it off to Allen, curling around her. Mid-range 2 goes in and out. Holly Jackson able to secure the rebound for ERA. Played a minute and change, still no score.
Both teams in a man defense on both sides as we start this game out, and it's really shown both teams really having to share the ball around and create some open opportunities for each other.
Steal out high, Prince, but then she loses it, but they'll call Presley Thompson for holding her, I think. No, they'll put it on Holly Jackson. They'll say Holly Jackson grabbed her. I knew one of them grabbed her. First foul of the game, 6:37 to go first quarter. Neither team has put the ball through the hoop yet.
Fouls on number 3, Holly Jackson for East Rankin. That'll be her first, team first.
Leake will play it just beside the scorer's table. Prince on the dribble across the midcourt logo. Comes to the right. Right-hand dribble around a high screen from Allen. Now another screen. Going up. Stevens blocks her shot from 6 feet out baseline. Good lead pass ahead. Run out 2 for Holly Jackson. 2-0 East Rankin. They break the ice. Scoring. Played a minute and a half. Good crossover move. Prince feeds Myers, going up strong on Stevens, but too strong. Rolls off the backside, and Stevens able to pull it down. Good design, just Rebels couldn't finish. Here's a lane for Thompson to go down, but Cheatham blocks her shot over the end line.
Rebels have gotten a couple of good looks on the offensive end, but it's been really the post play by Stevens that's really contested down low with Prince's shot and Marley Myers' presence in the post. So the Rebels have gotten some good looks. They just got to stay with it.
Patriots inbound it. Baseline right of the basket. Send it out deep. Tipped by Allen, but right into the hands of Miller. Ainsley Miller moves back and forth. Goes to Hannah Jackson. She'll catch, shoot the 3. Too long. Rebound on the offensive glass by Stevens. As she tries to go underneath, flip it up left side. Marley Myers commits the foul. will send Stevens to the free throw line. First quarter of our game presented by Wendy's. Way off the mark there for Stevens. Sophomore has got some collegiate offers in her pocket, Appalachian State and Southern Miss. Missed them both. Going up high for the rebound, Prince. She wants to put the pedal to the metal. Right side, Anna Morgan Young guarded by Thompson. To the elbow, a little inside-out action. Back to Young. She'll stop, leave it for Myers, who gets fouled going up with a shot. Stevens didn't think so, but it's Liz Stevens' first personal and a pair of Carthage Vet Clinic free throws for Marley.
In the first couple of minutes of this game, we've seen both teams want to really establish their presence inside, really trying to work it inside and get looks at the basket. This time Marley Myers going to the line to shoot for the Rebels.
Leaves the first one short. 5:45 to go in the first quarter. Second free throw goes in for Myers. It's 2-1. Leak down a point. Pressing hard into the front court, Presley Thompson. And moving around into the lane. Kick out for Hannah Jackson, three. Off the right side of the rim, off the bounce. Rebound Leaks Prince. Ahead to Anna Morgan Young. Transition three on the way. Short. Rebound tipped over to Myers. She puts it up left side. No. And kept alive by Cheatham. Bodies to the deck. And Ansley Miller rips it out, but now it's loose again. Jenna Allen has it, and the Rebels will run some offensive sets here. Left side, Jenna Allen, and then there's a very late whistle that interrupts play. Coach Brooke Rhodes was stomping, wanting a traveling call. But the official who was furthest away, they call a double dribble. Look, you got to make up your mind faster than that.
That's a quite late call, but for the Rebels, it's just a late call on that one.
East Rankin 2, Leak 1, 5:08 to go first quarter. Backcourt pressure applied by the Lady Rebels. Man up. Here's Thompson at the free throw line, into the paint. Back out to Miller, who's cut off by Cheatham. Hands it to Holly Jackson. She loses it, slides to the floor, and is trying to throw it to her sister, but thrown out of bounds, but Leak's Jenna Allen tipped it. 4:50 to play. Well, defense has been the name of the game. Inbound comes to Miller, guarded by Allen. Tried to go inside, and Allen nearly picked her pocket. To Thompson, working inside the arc, going up, flips it up, hits the bottom of the backboard, rebound Myers. Rebels looking to run. Prince, cut off by Miller, goes to Young, thinks about the three, into the left corner to Jenna Allen. She starts a dribble, bounces it in the post, blocks left side. Myers out to Allen. She'll fire from the top of the key, off the heel, no good. Rebound knocked around, and Anna Morgan Young falls out of bounds before she can fling it back in. It'll be ERA basketball. 4:14 to go. Leake has not made a shot from the field through the first almost 4 minutes of this game. But these Rankins only made one. Thompson across the Lamar logo at midcourt, playing for the District 2 championship. They loop it down to Stevens. She's able to seal off Myers and score from the right side. 4-1. Jenna Allen hands it to Prince at the top. She jabs back behind the arc, steps back, goes to Allen off a stagger screen, and she buries a junction three to tie it at 4. Rebel three-pointers presented by Prince Oil. Long pass ahead. Holly Jackson, shot rejected by Myers, but picked off by Stevens, and she's able to dump it in on the left side for 2. 6-4, 3:25 to play.
And that previous play for the Rebels set up by the junction three was a really good screen by Anna Morgan Young that gave Jenna Allen that open three look.
Prince misses a three from the top, and then a foul called on Anna Morgan Young as she ripped the rebound away from Liz Stevens. And again, a late whistle. First foul on Young, second on the Rebels. 3:13 to play in the opening period. Holly Jackson on a hard dribble guarded by Cheatham. Moves to the center of the floor. Head of the circle, goes right side, nearly bumps into Stevens. Backs out. Goes to Thompson left side. Prince closes out on her. She moves away from the basket. Bounces it to Miller, and Jenna Allen called for a reach or a hold there. Jenna's first, team's third. Hannah Jackson will play it in for East Rankin near the midcourt stripe. Inbound to Thompson. ERA with the basketball, leading by 2. Presley Thompson going down, gets a step, but misses the runner. And a push, Thompson committing the push. That's her first, team's third for East Rankin.
It's a good job by Marley Myers down in the post for the Rebels, getting a good box out on Stevens to really open up that opportunity for Cheatham to get in and grab the defensive rebound.
Setting up Myers high outside the three-point line. Left side, Prince going in amongst the trees, tried to flip it out to Myers. And then her pass to the wing taken away by Thompson. She's going on fast break. And they'll call Jenna Allen of Leake for a hold as she went up to the rim. Second foul on Leake's Jenna Allen with 2:22 to go in the first quarter. 4 subs about to come in after the free throw for Presley Thompson of East Rankin. Straight down and good on the first free throw. Addie Crow, Hannah Clark, Kylie Boykin, Cody Breedlove check in for Leake and replace Myers, Allen, Young, and Cheatham. 7-4, and another free throw coming up for Thompson. Presley Thompson had the big basket that put East Rankin ahead in the January meeting between these two teams. Misses the free throw, but rebound chased out on the perimeter by Holly Jackson. They go inside to Elizabeth Thrash, who gets fouled by Ed Crow, and Thrash will shoot free throws.
That's the 5th team foul on the Rebels, so East Rankin's going to be in the bonus for the final 2 minutes of the first quarter that we have.
7-4 has become 8-4 with the made free throw by Elizabeth Thrash. Second one sneaks over the front of the rim and in. 9-4, 2:16 in the first quarter. Addie Crow guarded by Holly Jackson. Out behind the arc, right side to the top. Boykin working around to Clark. Clark's got Stevens pulled out from the blocks underneath on her. And then Ansley Miller commits a hold at the head of the circle on Sarah Prince. So 14 fouls now on East Rankin. Cody Breedlove to trigger it in. Nearly 5-second count, throws it to Prince in the backcourt, gives it back to Breedlove. She's going to drive, sends it left baseline to Boykin, out high to Prince. She bluffs the three, sends out to Boykin on the left baseline, out high Clark. Right side Breedlove into the corner. Crow going baseline, driving and getting fouled. Looks like that's going on Thrash, her first, and that'll be the 15th foul on the Patriots.
That was really nice showing of good ball movement by the Rebels, keeping the ball moving. Nobody really had it longer than 3 seconds, really just keeping it flowing and keeping the offense moving, and set up Addie Crow at the free throw line.
First Carthage Vet Clinic free throw good for junior Addie Crow. Makes it 9-5. What a way to make a living. Now it's 9-6. She makes them both. 1:44, clock running, first quarter. Rebels down 9-6. Inside out action to Stevens, and she took the extra step on the hesitation move as Boykin tried to close out on her. Rebel basketball in front of their own bench with minute 37 to play in the first. Prince on the dribble. She's played the entirety of this first quarter. Left elbow, Boykin. Closed off by Thrash. Given out to Breedlove behind the arc. Thompson really pressing in on her. Minute 18 to go in the quarter. Breedlove shaking loose, stepping through, going underneath Stevens. Can't get the runner in from the left side. Stevens, football pass ahead to Holly Jackson in the paint. She turns around, can't score. It went halfway down and out. And Leake's going to be called for a foul underneath in the battle for the boards. Foul goes on Prince, her first.
Both teams piling up a lot of fouls here early in this ball game in the first half because both teams already have 5 team fouls apiece. So I mean, we're going to be shooting a lot of free throws if this continues for the rest of the way.
Free throw is good from Thrash. She's 3 for 3. Marley Myers shuttles in for Hannah Clark. So they're putting both Boykin and Myers out there. We haven't seen that lineup much this year. 10-6 game, now 11-6. Good free throw work for Elizabeth Thrash of East Rankin. 1:02 to play. Leake trails 11-6. Prince guarded by Miller out high. Goes inside, meets a double team, then dribbles it. Did she dribble it on the baseline? No, they'll say it went off of Miller and then went out of bounds. So Leake will keep it with 52 seconds. Trailing by 5 in the first quarter. Crow with it out high. Backs it up. Wanted to go to Prince, but she was covered up. Now to Boykin. Working behind the free throw line. Bounces it to Myers. Leake working patiently. Deep three. Breedlove missed the three. Rebound Thrash. Here come the Patriots. 30 seconds to play in the first. Chance to extend a 5-point advantage. Thrash with it. Hands it to Holly Jackson as they work on the bench. Addison Derrick's in the game now for East Rankin, replacing Hannah Jackson. Thompson act like she wanted to back down on Prince. Now backs it up. Under 10 seconds to play in the quarter. They're going to try to get Thompson going to the rim. She runs into defenders. Ball kept alive for a Miller three from the outside, and that will end the quarter. Shot went up, but I think it was too late. We played 8 minutes. It's East Rankin 11 and Leake 6 as we play for the District 2 5A championship. We'll be back as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Do-it-yourself projects outside your home or business, be sure you know where you... One easy phone call to 811 can protect you from injury and expense. Plus, it's the law in Mississippi. Make the call and avoid serious or fatal injury. For more electrical safety tips, contact serving you since 1937, an equal opportunity provider and employer.
If you love sports, get in the game by getting In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, puts you in the game with personalized jerseys and fan wear to support your favorite team. In Sports has the cheer uniforms you're looking for, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports also believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Be the fan you've always wanted to be with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
Quarter number 2 starting. District Tournament Championship, North 5A. The top 4 seeds out of this tournament, the top 4 seeds out of the District 1 tournament. That's that North group with Bio and Magnolia Heights and Starkville and Pillow and Heritage. Be playing ball Tuesday and Wednesday, quarterfinal action. Rebels with a ball to start the quarter. Jenna Allen to Myers off a Cheatham screen. Too strong. She thought she got shoved by Stevens, but no whistle. They get it to Stevens at the other end. She goes up on Allen, leaves it way short, and the Rebels, Addie Crow picking off the rebound, but she meets a double team, loses the ball. Stolen by Miller. Her mid-range 2 air balls, and Allen will let it bounce out of bounds. 11-6 East Rankin leading as we start the second quarter, presented by Woodstock Furniture. Philip Palmertree and Sam Rigby with you on Saturday afternoon. Rebels running half court. Here's Breedlove going up underneath. Shot affected by Stevens. Got it to Myers, but then rejected by Stevens and taken by Thompson. Stevens has been a defensive force in the first 8+ minutes. Thompson between the circles, tries to go in to Stevens, but throws it to 2 Rebels, and now bodies go to the floor. It's a held ball. Belonged to East Rankin on the arrow. Prince will check in for Crow. We have not quite played a minute in the quarter. On the floor, Prince, Myers, Breedlove, Cheatham, and Allen. Thompson The ball knocked away from Holly Jackson. Should have been a travel call, but no call there, and it's a held ball. The arrow says Leake gets it. Nobody ever argues with the arrow. It is what it is, as they say. We played 1 minute of this quarter. Neither team has scored. Leake trailing by 5, working half court, has a twin high screeners out. Here's Prince, cut off, going down the lane. Strong. Myers gets fouled before going up for the shot. I think that's going on Stevens. Would be her first. No, it's going to go on Hannah Jackson. That's her first. So no shots there. Instead, senior Caroline Cheatham send it into play from the baseline. Out deep to Prince, away from the basket. Has Myers set up for a screen. They do a little pick and roll play, but the pass too high, off Miller's hands. Picked off by Ansley Miller. ERA coming the other way. And Miller wants to flip it up. Runner no good. Rebound out of bounds. And looked like it was touched by Stevens from our angle, but they say that maybe it got knocked out of her hands by Caroline Cheatham.
And Cheatham had to really hightail it to the other end to play some defense and force the miss on the shot, but force the out of bounds as well.
On the inbound, backing in, Stevens gets it to hang on the back of the rim and drop in. Largest lead of the game now, 7 for East Rankin. As Leake has only made one shot from the field out of 3. Here's a mid-range 2, the straight down, nothing but net for Sarah Prince. And it's 13-8, 6:12 to play in the opening quarter.
That was a good decision by Prince as she saw the open look off the screen, really set her up for a mid-range shot and took what the defense gave her and capitalized for 2 more for the Rebels.
Mishandled ball by Holly Jackson. Ball goes out of bounds into the lap of the Leake bench, and the Rebels will take it. East Rankin 13, Leake 8. These two teams split the 2 regular season games. That's the only blemish on Leake's record, was a 4-point loss in mid-January at Pelahatchie. Here's a runner in the lane. Cody Breedlove going strong. Off the rim, no good. Good rebound. Myers, her shot missed, tipped out of bounds, and East Rankin touched it last. Rebels doing a good job crashing the boards. Keep that possession alive, get another chance at it. Cheatham inbounds to Prince, bluffs the 3, steps in for a long 2, that's good. And the Rebels are within 3, 13-10, 5:35 to play in the second. Second quarter presented by Woodstock Furniture. Presley Thompson uses a Miller screen, angles a dribble right, down in the low post. Point blank range missed by Stevens. She gets her own rebound back, gets backed out by Myers, and will come back behind the arc. Reset it, Hannah Jackson to the head of the circle, hands it off to Holly Jackson. Prince on her. Going in, ball stolen by Cheatham on an excellent defensive play. Left side, Allen, she's going to go to the rack. Collision, and they call an offensive foul. And that is the third on Jenna. And quickly, Hannah Clark off the bench. She'll check in for Jenna Allen. 4:59 to play in the second quarter. Leake trailing 13-10, sets up in full court pressure. Holly Jackson hard up the right side, guarded by Prince. Extends that left hand a little bit to get some space. Goes left side. Long 3, Thompson. Rebound comes high off to the right. Rebound, Prince for the Rebs. She works the dribble, going around Stevens. Cut off on the baseline by Thompson. Sends it outside the arc. Here's Hannah Clark from the right corner for a 3. Won't go down. Rebound, Ansley Miller. 4.5 to play in the quarter. Going the post to Stevens. She's surrounded by 3 Rebels. Goes up, can't get it. Rebound offside, Marley Myers. East Rankin crowd wanted a foul call. Rebels trying to get some transition work here. Cheatham, 3. Too long, off the heel. Rebound on the floor. Sent out to Clark. She's able to save it in. Gets it to Cheatham.
The Rebel defense made some really big stops in the past couple of minutes, and part of that being the switch over they made from the man to the 2-3 zones really piled it up down in the post, where they haven't had to have as much success. So credit to the Rebel defense on that.
And Presley Thompson comes out of the game She was in some distress. We couldn't see what was going on, but officials stopped the game. They put Thrash in for her. 4:01 to play, midway point of the second quarter. Leake down 3. They trailed by 5 at the end of the first. Kylie Boykin in the game to replace Myers. Anna Morgan Young starts a dribble between the circles. Left hand, right hand. Over in the corner to Prince. Young gets it back, guarded by Hannah Jackson. She goes into the paint. Kick out to Hannah Clark. That three's way too long, but saved. Offensive rebound. Prince, and she's able to put it in off the window, and it's a 13-12 game. Steal in the backcourt by Prince. She's going up on Miller and scores it, and Leake's in front. Leake on a run. 3:28 to go. Leake 14, East Rankin 13. Holly Jackson chased off the free throw line. Will put up a long three that's short, and Stevens won't be able to get to it in the corner. Rebel basketball. How about this run for Leake? We've got a 30-second timeout. We'll come and get Sam's thoughts on it when we come back. Leake Academy leading 14-13. We'll be back in 30.
Whether it's the game of basketball or life itself, nobody wants to watch it from the sidelines. Performance Therapy and their 2 closest locations in Carthage and Philadelphia. Their professional and experienced team of speech and physical therapy and can customize a plan for both in location or online sessions. For more information, visit their locations on Highway 16 in Carthage or on Beacon Street in Philadelphia. Performance Therapy, proud supporter of Leake Academy basketball. Boswell Media Sports.
Leake on an 8-0 run. Should be 9-0 run there. Leading it now 14-13.
Big time run by the Rebels, really starting with the defensive pressure that's really forced some turnovers and caused Rebels to get in transition on the other end. That's why you've seen this big 9-0 run where they've taken their first lead of the night in the second quarter.
It has been the offense supplied by Sarah Prince. The great team defense. Here's Prince at the top. Got a screen from Clark from the paint. Out to Cheatham for 3. Overshot everything, but chasing down the rebound on the right baseline. Hannah Clark. Leake gets a second chance. 2:42 to play before halftime. Leake up a point. Prince, kick out to the Young in the corner. She's going to drive into the paint. Fake the shot. Send it out to Clark. Open 3. Halfway down and out. Rebound in the paint by Stevens. Here come the Patriots. Leake got some good looks there. Shots didn't go down. Holly Jackson for 3 on the other side is good, and East Rankin retakes the lead 16-14. Second bucket by Holly Jackson.
It's one of the few open looks we've seen the Rebel defense give up in this first half of play. It's been really superior defense by the Rebels. Just an open look. Gave the 3 for East Rankin.
Caroline Cheatham on a right-hand dribble, guarded by Holly Jackson. Working at the top. Shovels right to Young. A much bigger defender in front of her. She jabs inside the line. Goes right corner, Clark. Now out to Prince at the top. She's going up on Stevens. Can't score it. Shot affected there by Stevens. Thrash clears the rebound for ERA. Holly Jackson thinks about the 3. He goes in, turns around. 14-footer, no good. Thrash with a rebound, and Leake commits the foul on the putback attempt. Goes on Anna Morgan Young, her second. Team second. East Rankin 16, Leake 14. Third trip to the free throw line for senior Elizabeth Thrash. She finally missed one. She's 4 of 5 for the game. So the best she can do at this trip is bring her team within 1. She missed them both. Rebound, Kylie Boykin for the Rebels. Head to Prince across the dividing line. Minute 32 to play in the second quarter. Going inside, right lane line. Got fouled, no call. Now the ball's knocked loose. Thrash scoops it up. Holly Jackson, long pass ahead to Miller. Shot blocked by Prince. Kept alive by East Rankin. And now Kylie Boykin yanks down the rebound, gets it on the baseline to Cheatham. Great effort, frenetic pace. Here's Clark going up hard. Got bumped by Stevens. Shot missed. Rebound Boykin, and they'll call East Rankin for the foul on the floor. Looks like it's going to be on Thrash. That's her second. Team's third. Hannah Clark checks out. Jenna Allen carrying 3 fouls in for the final minute. Cheatham to inbound it right of the bucket below us. Inbound to Allen. Hands it to Prince, guarded by Miller. Yo-yo dribble, goes left lane line, kick out. Allen trying to get some offense, cut off on a penetration move into the paint. Prince outside, Young, three, well short, right into the hands of Prince. She's going to go up strong off the glass and get hit on the arm. 43 seconds, Leake will head back to the line. That's the third foul on East Rankin's Elizabeth Thrash.
Rebels saw a couple of open looks from the three-point line that time, but good effort by Sarah Prince getting in under the basket, getting good position to get the offensive rebound. Now she's at the line and makes the first free throw.
Allen checks out. Hannah Clark in for defensive purposes. 16-15 after Prince knocked down the first Carthage Vet Clinic free throw. Got the second one as well. We're tied at 16. 43 seconds to go before halftime. Prince bothering Jackson into the front court. Comes ERA. Got set with players down on the baseline and bring Miller out. Free throw line, Derrick. She'll turn, fire, and score. Makes her first shot. 18-16, Patriots in front. 19 seconds as Prince looks back to Coach Amanda Hatch. Rebels will hold for the last shot. Prince around a Clark screen. They try a little late on the give and go, but Boykin picks up the open runner. Middle put back with about 5 seconds to play in the half. The Rebels will keep it. Allen checks in for Clark. Rebels will get a three-point shooter out there. Presley Thompson returns to the lineup for Coach Brooke Rhodes, who replaces Stevens. Expect Leake's going to try to get a shot from behind the arc. Cheatham to inbound it. Goes to Allen. Scoops out, ball loose, picked up on the baseline. Cheatham, she can't get turned, and it'll go into halftime with the score. East Rankin 18 and Leake 16. We'll take a break and come back, talk about this first half. Stay with us as Leake Academy girls basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
What is the value of an independent insurance agent? We don't work for any one insurance company. Instead, we work for our clients. And that means that South Group Cox's policy and rates for you and your family. Now is the time to come by and let us at South Group Cox give you a free quote.